Simplify your process. This is fundamentally the most important step if you want to be successful at digital transformation. So all I did, look at the steps that have to happen. Forget the noise. Forget Johnny has to talk to Jack, and Jack has to Johnny, and it goes around here, and it goes all. Forget all the noise. What do I need to do as a business to be compliant? Lead management, leads get handover. Proposal, my quote. Contract, my standard, red line, approval process, signature. SOW for delivery. Project plan, deliver to client. Invoicing, revenue recognition, forecast, and collections. Okay, that's what needs to happen. I blocked out all the noise. The next thing you do is the people involved in that process. Underneath, so very simply when you go away on a white piece of paper, iron your steps. Underneath it, people, marketing, BDRs to account executives, to solution engineers, to legal. Highlight the people that need to follow in the sale cycle. Next step, meet with them all individually, because you have an idea of what you think is happening. Then you meet them, and you're going to find out loads of stuff that you had no idea is happening. Meet them individually first, because the big thing you've got to do is break your silos when you're improving your sales process. When you meet with them individually, I found, for example, TMs were massively upset with BDRs. They don't put the information in, didn't get it, got to start all over again. TMs were really frustrated. Then I went to customer success, and they were really frustrated with the BDRs, with the TMs. Finance were frustrated with a whole lot of them because they think they don't put anything in the system. Now they can't collect the revenue. My numbers are all over the place, and everybody was frustrated with each other. So then the next step of what we did was I looked at what technology was underneath it. So you've looked at the process, you've looked at the people, now look at technology. I found that most of the salespeople were putting stuff in WhatsApp. Not Salesforce, it's WhatsApp. They had multiple different ways of communicating with clients, which means my data's everywhere. I have no clue what's going on, and I could never gather it to gain an understanding. So when I want to understand what's happening in the customer journey based on all the technology and everyone having their own way of doing it, we couldn't do it. So what we need to do then is strip back and go, okay, well, they're using all these systems, and you can see where your technology, your people, and your process are getting misaligned. Your job then is to simplify it and align all of them. You create a user group. We had a meeting that would come together, and I had a representation from each team. I already met them individually, so I knew the little battles that were going to come out, because you know they're going to have conflict. They're going to have the kind of blame culture, because the people will blame the system. The people that build the system will blame the people that are using it. You put them in a room together, they're going to blame the process. So the idea of it is you've got to break the silos in the business for the customer journey to work faster. So we got a representation from each team. Our finance team were more crucial to the build of my Salesforce CPQ than the sales team. They talked about the data that was valid to them, that they needed in to do it. Legal talked a lot about the stuff they wanted in before it hits them, so they don't have to bottleneck or cross-check all of that. So the key piece on this simplification is all about highlight the process, pull in the people, and then look at the technology. But only look at what has to happen.